river through an hourglass. The very impossibility of the task intrigued me. I put a new ribbon in the typewriter. During the 11 days that followed, I wrote my first book, The Starseed Transmissions. I wrote that book and the companion volumes that followed to help me remember what I too often forget, that I inhabit a world far richer and more complex, far more potent and beautiful than the one superimposed by the interpretations of a species whose consciousness has yet to catch up with its capability. While our technology has brought us to the moon, our thinking has remained clouded by assumptions formed in a primitive world of treetops and savanna. Our languages have conditioned us to see the earth through a filter of the past, a murky glass of mammalian wants and needs. We repeat the errors of history, forgetting that history is just a habit, and like any habit, it can be changed. The 4 Starseed volumes, which conclude with the 3rd millennium, combine to form a preliminary outline of a work in progress, a planetary work of biological art, soon to become conscious of itself in a new and historically unprecedented way. Certain chapters in these volumes speak of the past, others of the future. All relate to the present. Like the pages of a blueprint, some chapters show the northern view of the work in progress, others the southern, eastern, western. Return of the Bird Tribes provides examples of people whose passion for the truth revolutionized their societies. White Buffalo Calf Woman introducing the sacred pipe ceremony to the Sioux. The Great Peacemaker forging the Iroquois Confederacy. The overview of planetary evolution recorded in Vision complements these historical insights with a first-person singular narrative, quite different from the plural used in the Starseed Transmissions and the 3rd millennium. But differences define the spokes of a wheel, and without them, our world would not turn. To fully awaken the earth requires each of us: a blade of grass, a gull, a passing cloud, a squirrel, a dolphin, an oak tree. Spiritually, our race is superior to none of these. Yet this truth is misapplied if it causes us to overlook our potential or underestimate our uniqueness. For better or for worse, we influence the earth more than any other species. More often than not, our historical influence has been destructive. Our survival, and the survival of countless species, now hinges on making the changes in consciousness that will end this cycle. The starseed material addresses the habits of perception that lie at the root of destructive human behavior, and the moment-to-moment awareness that can bring our influence wholly into the realm of the creative. Except for the occasional accessing of individual memory records, the awareness I experienced while transcribing this series did not differentiate between I, you, and we. It was unable to comprehend our over-literal use of these terms, and seemed to regard language rooted in such rigid divisions of self as little better than primate babble. Whatever success I have had expressing an awareness so antithetical to the implicit assumptions of language would not have been possible without the help of intermediary forms of intelligence. Over time, I came to think of them as informational beings. What they truly are is not so easily labeled. They described themselves as condensations of consciousness in a sea of universal being, temporal embodiments of eternal qualities, ever-changing in form and content, yet consistent in the qualities they represent. Introducing themselves to me in the opening chapters of the Starseed Transmissions, they explained, "The eternal being we represent is able to focus attention on many things at once. We are that attention. We personify eternity's interest."